thing musicians take for granted is their mental health. I was down bad 6 months ago, feeling anxious every day in a way that made me want to escape to my student accommodation after school, where I had a safe space to smoke weed and indulge in junk food. And I'm gonna be honest, a whole lot of fapping too. It made me unsocial. It made me resent people. In reality, I was just resenting myself, which I portrayed out in my environment. As a musician, your ability to befriend people and be social with people is a very important trait to have. A bad mental health will keep you from doing that. And you know what? It will also keep you from becoming better at your instrument. In this video, I'm gonna talk about 4 habits which I had, which destroyed my mental health and kept me from becoming the guitar player that I wanted to be. Habit number 1. Drinking. It's not news that drinking large amounts of alcohol is bad for you, but imagine doing it for 3 times a week. I know people who did it for more. Maybe you do it for more. Me doing it for 3 times a week was enough for me to ruin my focus level and be more interested in hooking up with girls than actually practicing my guitar. As a jazz musician, not drinking is like a real challenge because all of the jam sessions happen at clubs and like bars where there is alcohol and the norm is to drink. So if you're not the one drinking, then you're gonna be kind of left out. My life changed to the better when I limited myself to only drinking Saturdays and not drinking during the week at the jam sessions. Habit number 2, junk food. Never would I have imagined the effect a good diet would have on your brain and mental health. Eating junk food gains you nothing except for a sensory pleasure, which will be over in a few minutes anyway. Start eating real food that actually fuels your brain to be able to think, to be able to focus. That's just gonna do loads for your mental health and for your practicing. Sweet potatoes, meat, chicken, there are so many options you can find. Start putting some time into your nutrition. That will make your brain start working for you, not against you. Habit 3, fapping. Bro, I used to fuck my bed sheets. Let's be honest, to the point where I had no energy left inside of me. Fapping does just that. You know that feeling of shame that you get after you fapped and then you have to like wipe up the mess you've made? It's emptying your body on a lot of energy, life fuel, which made me weak. It made me purposeless. Bro, there are literally thousands of videos on this concept no fap, which I actually recommend. It does wonders. It did wonders for me, so I want that for you too. Habit 4. Not exercising. I promise you with all my heart that most mental health issues for us men lies in us having weak bodies that don't support our everyday life. I don't know why musicians take exercising for granted. Like, what's the deal with that? Like, practicing Charlie Parker lick won't give you a strong body. A strong body brings so much power to yourself. It brings so much power to your brain, to your mental health. Exercising is more important than going to the jam session. That should be the priority. But Armin, what about getting better at jamming? Not training in this day and age is unacceptable. Your ancestors worked their asses off all their life for you to come to life, and then you say you don't want to train? Getting into the flow of training your body whilst practicing, that will solve so many mental health issues. We're meant to train our bodies. So if you have a lot of mental health issues, you have to start with knowing what our primal brains are meant to do. We were meant to move, we were meant to run, we were meant to do these things. And fair enough, of course you have to go to the jam, you have to get better at playing and you have to get better, but to stop like putting that thing like aside, like no, I have to going for that run, going to the gym will actually make my practice session more effective, more productive. So in return, you get more happy with yourself. Taking care of your body makes you a better musician. So stop making excuses for not taking care of your body. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribing means building a community of guitar players who want to improve themselves. If you don't have any questions, I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye-bye.